I am Mr. Poestyle, retro gamer and YouTuber. This is Nacho, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my Milwaukee's best and said, "By the power of Milwaukee!" I have the power! Now, nothing really happened to Nacho, except maybe he got a little dumber and he bites me more than he did before, and he still likes to sniff butthole. But I became Old Poe! The grumpiest bastard in the universe! Now only 4 others share this secret. They are the Gaming Road Warrior, Off-Grid Arcade, G. Parker's Arcade Room, and Arcade Kaos. And together, we like to send each other nasty texts and make fun of each other on live streams. How's it going, everybody? Time for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and we talked about World's Smallest a few times, and actually there's a second wave of the Masters of the Universe out, so I went ahead and got them. Now I'm actually pre-recording this. I did a few videos like this week, so I'll be uploading this just by chance on Saturday is what I'm trying for, which is the 14th, because I have another video coming out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and another video coming out on Friday. Don't miss those. Well, this is Saturday that you're watching this, presumably, so you might have missed those. But yeah, I got this second wave of World's Smallest Masters of the Universe. I decided to go ahead and do that. But Saturday, like I said, January 14th, just by chance, is 2 years exactly since I uploaded my first video on the first wave of Masters of the Universe, World's Smallest toys. And that was actually what I consider one of my very first videos to kick off my channel. I had a couple before that, but at that time I hadn't really decided to make an official channel that I was going to upload to constantly, but then I did. So I have them here, and we will open them and show them all to you. The second wave. Now I do have the first wave, and check out my video from 2 years ago. If I remember, I'll link it in the description. But I got these from Amazon. It's the second wave. Let's rip it open right now and see what's inside. And we'll just go in order from what we got here. The first one I have here is Teela, the Green Goddess Teela. Now, I don't remember some of this stuff. So were these actual figures that came out in the 80s? Or did these variants come out later? I collected He-Man as a kid a lot in the beginning, and then there were a lot that just came out later on once I wasn't really into it too much. So I don't remember all these, but that's Teela, and she's green. So I don't remember that. Now, quick Google search, I found some. I don't know if they were custom made or actually ones that came out, or maybe they came out in recent years. I know a lot of Masters of the Universe stuff has. That's Nacho barking. He's my fearless friend. There's Teela. And this is one that I was really interested in, one that I really wanted, and that is Castle Grayskull. Really probably the reason I bought this whole set. Next up we have, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 in this collection. The first one had 4. So we have another Skeletor, and this one looks like he has dark armor on. Leo Skeletor, so I don't know what Leo is either. Leo Skeletor. Like I said, my interest was in the very early 80s in these, so we got another Skeletor. Put these ones down so I don't drop them. Next up we have Orko, so there you go. I did have Orko in the original collection. That was one of the ones my grandmother bought for me. He used to have the little ripcord where you could make him spin around, and he came with little magic tricks and stuff. And like I said in the previous video 2 years ago, all my stuff got lost in my move. I put stuff in storage. All my childhood toys disappeared, unfortunately, so I don't have those anymore. I mean everything. My Star Wars, my Masters of the Universe, my Voltron, Rancor Monster, Jabba's playset, Star Trek, Secret Wars, Marvel, and DC Superpowers. All that stuff is long gone somewhere. Somebody probably has it. I had a big giant steamer trunk and a cooler full of those. They both went missing. But the final one in this wave is Slime Pit He-Man, and he's green and translucent. So I don't remember him either, himself. I remember they had a slime pit. You could put them in and it would lock them in, and you put the slime in the top and it would drip down on them. My littler cousin, younger cousin than me, had it. They lived in Chicago, and when we went to visit, I remember visiting them, and he had it out, but instead of having a Masters of the Universe figure in there, he had the Mr. T doll trapped inside. So talk about totally 80s, huh? Totally retro 80s. He had Mr. T in there, and we dumped the slime in on Mr. T's head. So, all right, well, there you go. We'll open this up, and we'll take a closer look at each one. Before I do that, we can rehash. I have the other ones from 2 years ago, the first wave, and they're here. And that was Battle Cat. Like I said, check out the other video. And I took them all out and played with them for you. And there's Teela, original Teela. I love the little blister packs that you can reuse, you know. Although they are showing a little wear, I keep these in my game room, which is in my finished basement, which doesn't get wet, doesn't get cold, and some of the stickers are peeling. Like here's Skeletor. I guess just over time, and that's nothing, you can fix that easily, but they are peeling. So that's Skeletor and He-Man from the original Series 1 of Masters of the Universe World's Smallest. Now, I did see, looking these up again, and it had been a while, because I didn't even know they made Series 2 until I found it there a few weeks ago. And the stickers peeling on He-Man, too. They had a collection of these originals on Amazon, but it also came with Panther. Remember Skeletor's Purple Panther. And I don't remember that being in the original lineup. I didn't see it back when I got these. Now, to get him now, they sell him with these, so I'm not going to rebuy all of them. I haven't found them for sale on his own. So, I guess apparently it did come out with the Series 1. Didn't see that even on the world's smallest site at the time, so that's interesting. It would be cool to have, but not a necessity to me. Like I said, I don't really collect toys anymore, but these were something different. I like the world's smallest series, well, especially Masters of the Universe. So, alright, so let's get out of here, and we'll open up and show you what's inside each one of them. Okay, and I'm trying to show you it right now, opened up out of the package, but Ellis has other ideas. He needs to be petted right now, so I guess you guys just don't get to see what they look like out of the box. Okay, guys? Okay, just kidding. Get out of here. There's Skeletor. Stop it. Stop. You're not Battle Cat. You're not Panther. And this is what he comes with. I didn't take them out of the bag. He's got his staff and his half of the power sword. Hey, that's my microphone you're rubbing on, Cat. Come on now. You're a jerk. Little slime pit He-Man. And he comes with just a battle axe. He didn't have the power sword or the dagger that he came with before. For some reason he had a dagger with the originals. Teela. She's green except for her face. Got buns of steel, wearing her thong. And she comes with just the regular staff and shield. We have Orko. And each one of these also has a stand, a little transparent stand with one peg hole for their foot to stand on. I did that in the other videos, so I won't do it here. I'll just put these back in their blister packs. These are their empty blister packs, as you can see. It's just a little trap door on the back you can open, and then you can tuck them right back inside again. Finally, Castle Grayskull, which is the whole reason I got this set. Hinge on it. Let's see if we can open it one-handed. And we can. And see, there's nothing inside. The drawbridge open? Yeah, the drawbridge opens. So, pretty sweet, I think. And there you have it. That is Wave 2. Masters of the Universe, world's smallest toys. I need to get these put somewhere before the cat decides he's going to eat them. He has no respect for my microphone or for me. Story of my life. And there's the originals. Oh, and Battle Cat. Well, my light's being blocked by the real Battle Cat. Won't be jumping on my Atari. My game's alone. And that's it, guys. Alright, you know what? I gotta go have dinner. I already been yelled at. My little stand here that I'm putting on this little performance with is actually my freezer in the basement. And the wife needs some broccoli. So there you go. World's smallest Series 2 Masters of the Universe. Back in the box they go. They got retro power. And there you have it. That's the world's smallest Masters of the Universe Series 2. Pretty neat. Orko and all the fellows there. Castle Grayskull. I think they're really cool. It's something neat to have. Like I said, I don't really have a place to display these. There's nobody that's going to be wowed by these, but it's for me. I loved Masters of the Universe toys growing up. So what did you think? Maybe head out and order some of these. Maybe you already have them. Maybe you have Panther and you want to send him to me for free. Probably not. Thank you guys for watching another great Mr. Poestyle video. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great weekend, guys. I have the power. Yo, just one more story I have to tell here, and it has to deal with Masters of the Universe, obviously, but I remember when Mossman and Stinkor came out, and I do believe they were the first, maybe the only Masters of the Universe characters that had a smell to them, and we went somewhere. I don't remember where we bought these. Burping. As a family. And we got them. And I remember we're talking about me and my brother. He bought something else. Probably Dungeons and Dragons related or something. He's a little bit older than me. And we were talking in the car on the way home about these characters and how they were supposed to have a smell. And my dad, driving the car in the front, was like, "Don't you open those in the car. I don't want to smell that. You keep them closed." What did little Poe do? He thought he could open them without Great Daddy finding out. And as soon as those smells lofted up to my father in the front, well, that was it. He went ape. Probably got a couple of knuckles to the head or a backhand. That's the way it was done back in the 80s. But, yeah, he was pretty mad. Actually, I'm surprised he didn't take them off of me immediately. But he was pretty mad. Pretty sure I probably got grounded for not following his instructions. But, yeah, that's a story that I have. Me and my brother still talk about that to this day. And I kept a lot of the Masters of the Universe stuff in like an old igloo cooler, an old cooler that we had as a little toy box for my figures. And eventually those smells mixed between Stinkor and Mossman and everybody else. So all of my Masters of the Universe stuff, I'm sure probably some of my Star Wars stuff just smelled like the two mixed together. And that was pretty terrible. And I can still smell it today just thinking about it. So, yeah, wanted to add that. All right, guys.
I want to talk to you about something that's very personal. Your body.
Remember, it's your body and no one should touch you in a way that you feel is wrong.
I'll get anybody who tries it.
It's not that easy, Orko. It's hard for a young person to admit that he or she has been touched in a bad way.
If you've been touched that way, don't be ashamed. Tell someone you trust, like your parents, your doctor, your teacher, or counselor, or your minister or rabbi.
Right, Orko?
Right on!
In today's story, I sure was busy. Boy, did that hurt. Ramming things may look like fun, but it really isn't. Trying to use your head the way I do is not only dangerous, it's dumb. I mean, you could get hurt badly. So listen to Rammy, play safely, and when you use your head, use it the way it was meant to be used, to think. Until later, so long.
Today's story, Elena tried taking a magic potion which she thought would help her. Well, she found out there aren't any magic potions. And you know what? There aren't any magic drugs either. Anytime you take one from anybody but your parents or your doctor, you're taking a very big chance. You're gambling with your health, maybe even your life. Drugs don't make your problems go away. They just create more.
Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. No biting. No bite. Ooh, no biting. Oh, Nacho, stop.